Welcome to Breaking Bulletin. We are your source for local and international news, gripping stories, and deep dive documentaries. If you enjoy what we do, please hit that like button, share this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to Breaking Bulletin for more updates. Today, we are exploring how global tensions are boosting a Canadian space project called Lightspeed, while its rival, Starlink, challenges an older satellite business. Let us break it down so anyone can understand, even if you are new to this stuff. Imagine satellites orbiting Earth some way up high, others zooming closer to us. That is the scene for Telesat, a Canadian company that has been in the satellite game for over 50 years. They used to focus on geostationary satellites, or GEO for short. These sit 36,000 kilometers, about 22,000 miles above Earth, staying fixed over one spot. They have beamed TV and internet to homes and businesses forever, but they are slow compared to today's needs. Now, Telesat is betting big on a new idea. Lightspeed, a network of 198 satellites in low Earth orbit, or LEO, just 1,000 kilometers up less than 700 miles. These move fast, circling Earth multiple times a day, and promise super speedy internet with almost no delay. Why the switch? Two big reasons. First, the world is changing. Countries are beefing up defenses and want their own secure communication lines. Second, a rival called Starlink, run by SpaceX and Elon Musk, is eating into Telesat's old GEO business. Telesat's CEO, Dan Goldberg, says these geopolitical shifts, think tensions between nations, are pushing governments to get serious about Lightspeed. During a March 27, 2025 earnings call, he explained that demand for Lightspeed is getting much more concrete and urgent. Why? Countries like Canada want fast, reliable connections they control, especially as global security heats up. Let us talk money. Telesat has already got 600 million Canadian dollars, about 419 million US dollars lined up for Lightspeed, mostly from Canada's government back in 2020 to bring cheap internet to rural areas. That is a backlog money promised but not yet paid. Compare that to their GEO business, which had a 1.1 billion Canadian dollar backlog at the end of 2024. Goldberg thinks Lightspeed's deals could soon top that. We are having advanced talks with customers, he said, and the market is moving our way. The first Lightspeed satellites launch in mid-2026, with SpaceX, Starlink's parent, handling 14 rocket launches to get all 198 up within a year. Canada's MDA is building them, keeping jobs at home. Now, why is this a big deal for Canada? Picture the Arctic cold, remote, and tricky to connect. It is also key for defense and trade. Lightspeed could link up Canadian military bases, icebreaker ships, fighter jets, and drones there through a project called ESCAPE Enhanced Satellite Communication Project. Goldberg sees it as a potential win, strengthening Canada's grip on the North. This matters more as Canada heads toward a national election. There is a trade spat with the U.S., where President Donald Trump jokingly suggested making Canada the 51st state. That has riled up folks, and both Canadian political parties are pushing for more defense spending, favoring local companies like Telesat, but Telesat's old business is hurting. Starlink's LEO satellites, over 6,000 and counting, are stealing customers, especially in maritime, like ships at sea. Telesat's GEO TV business is also fading. People stream online now, not via satellite dishes. Contracts are ending or reruing cheaper. In 2024, Telesat made 571 million Canadian dollars in revenue, down 20% from the year before, adjusted for currency shifts. Their profit measure, called adjusted EBITDA, fell 29% to 384 million Canadian dollars. For 2025, they expect a $155 million drop, half from TV losses, half from enterprise clients switching to Starlink. Goldberg said 20% of that enterprise dip is from maritime and some aviation markets. Telesat's GEO fleet is aging too. They have not ordered a new one in 9 years because it is hard to justify the cost. Still, he hints there might be a chance for 1 or 2 more down the road. Go. What is GEO versus LEO? GEO satellites are high up, great for wide coverage like beaming TV across North America, but the signal takes time to travel, causing lag. LEO is closer, so data zips back and forth fast, perfect for internet calls or gaming. Starlink is already proving this, serving homes, boats, even planes. Telesat's Lightspeed aims for businesses and governments, not just everyday folks with a smaller, efficient network. It is a $3.5 billion project, and Telesat is pouring in cash over $1 billion Canadian dollars in 2024 and $900 million to $1.1 billion planned for 2025. Canada and Quebec chipped in $2.5 billion Canadian dollars, covering most of it because they see it as a way to boost jobs and tech. Here is the bigger picture. Satellites are not just for TV anymore. They're about power who controls communication in a tense world. Starlink's success shows LEO is the future, but it is crowding out old players like Telesat's Geoside. Lightspeed is a lifeline, Canada's chance to stay in the game, secure its north, and connect its people. What do you think? Is this the future of space, or a risky bet? Share your thoughts below. That is it for this breaking bulletin. If this opened your eyes, like, share, and subscribe for more stories that matter. See you next time.